Steve the Superhero and the Lost Little Boy. In the bustling town of Helperville, there was a large supermarket filled with colorful aisles, delicious smells, and friendly shoppers. One sunny afternoon, as families filled their carts with groceries, a little boy named Tommy found himself in a bit of trouble. While looking at a towering stack of cereal boxes, he realized he had lost sight of his mom. Tommy looked around, his eyes wide with worry. "Mom," he called, but all he could hear was the chatter of shoppers and the beeping of checkout registers. He felt a tear roll down his cheek as he searched every aisle, feeling smaller and smaller in the busy store. Just then, Steve the Superhero swooped in, his bright blue cape fluttering behind him as he noticed Tommy crying. "Hey there, little buddy, what's the matter?" Steve asked, kneeling down to Tommy's level. "I can't find my mom." Tommy sniffled, his voice trembling. "I lost her, and I don't know where to go." "Don't worry, Tommy. I'm here to help," Steve said with a reassuring smile. "Let's find your mom together. Can you remember where you last saw her?" Tommy thought hard, wiping his eyes. "I think she was near the fruit section," he replied, pointing toward the back of the store. "Great, let's go," Steve said. He took Tommy's hand and they walked together through the supermarket, with Steve using his superhero skills to keep an eye out for any signs of Tommy's mom. As they passed the bakery, the sweet smell of fresh cookies filled the air. "Look at those cookies," Steve said, trying to cheer Tommy up. "I bet your mom will buy you one when we find her." Tommy nodded, his spirits lifting a bit. They reached the fruit section and Steve called out, "Is there a mom looking for a little boy named Tommy?" But there was no sign of her. "Let's try the next aisle," Steve suggested. They hurried to the cereal aisle where Tommy had first gotten separated. "Mom!" Tommy yelled, hoping she would hear him. Suddenly, they heard a familiar voice. "Tommy, where are you?" It was his mom. She appeared at the end of the aisle, her face filled with relief. Tommy ran to her and she knelt down, wrapping him in a warm hug. "I was so worried. I thought I lost you," she said, her voice trembling with happiness. Steve smiled as he watched the heartfelt reunion. "You're safe now, Tommy," he said. "Remember, if you ever get lost, just look for someone who can help." "Thank you, Steve," Tommy exclaimed, his eyes shining. "You're my hero." As Steve waved goodbye, he felt proud to have helped. He knew that being a superhero wasn't just about strength. Sometimes it was simply about being there for someone in need. And from that day on, Tommy always remembered to stay close to his mom when they went shopping, and he knew that if he ever needed help, Steve the Superhero would be there. The end.